Welcome to the weekly wrap with Coach Stevie G. This is where I take you through all the results for the round. So let's get straight into it. A massive, big, happy Father's Day to all the dads for last Sunday. Hopefully you enjoyed your Father's Day. I had a cracker of a Father's Day. My young bloke, my eldest, woke me up at 6:30 to take me to Bondi Beach for a swim. We hired a surfboard, went for a surf. It just reminded me that old age does catch up with you, because I can tell you what, I definitely can't surf like I did when I was 16 years old, but I had a lot of fun. It was an awesome morning out. Then it was followed up by taking young Elizabeth 10-pin bowling. That was a lot of fun as well. And then it was finished off with Jack and I going to watch the Parramatta Eels beat Newcastle, handing them the wooden spoon. We also saw Brownie, his last game with the Parramatta Eels, so a big sign-off to Dylan Brown. And I'll tell you what, the atmosphere at CommBank Stadium was sensational for a round 27 game that really didn't have a lot going for it apart from those two factors. It was an amazing atmosphere. The buzz was definitely going on around the stadium, and I tell you what, it leads straight into the Parramatta Eels momentum into into the season 2026. You're going to hear it here first. I'm calling it now. The mighty Eels are going to be the 2026 premiers. You've heard it here first. All right, let's move on to what are we going to look at? We're going to have a look at our website. And the reason why I want to show you our website is because we've changed the URL, the web address to where you find our website, and that is ggfootytipping.com. It used to be Garrard's Gold Footy Tipping Comp of footytipping.com, but now it's ggfootytipping.com. So what you find on the website is all the results and rules and past winners. So have a look. I created that website for the people that aren't on Facebook that wanted to find out what was going on in the tipping comp. So now we've changed the web address. That's where you can find us. If you watched last week's weekly wrap, you would have got the inside scoop at the very end of the video. I did highlight that was a change, and I did put a little Easter egg in there. And there was a couple of people that watched it all the way to the end. So big call out to Jack and Michelle. Thank you for leaving that comment. Rightio, let's also have a look at the the YouTube channel. I wanted to show you the YouTube channel just so you can see all the videos I've posted this year. If you haven't been watching them, we do put a lot of effort into the videos. So these are all the different videos that I've posted. So check out what I've posted throughout the year, and that's where you can find it. If you just type in Garrard's Gold Footy Tipping Comp in YouTube, I'm sure one of the many videos will come up. But we're not here to talk about the websites. We're not here to talk about YouTube. We're here to have a look at where is the Hayne plane coming in the overall ladder leader. Drum roll, please. Where is he? He's somewhere. 34th. 34 out of 170, out of 470 plus thousand people. That is an amazing effort by the Hayne plane. Well done, mate. On 140 points, just 4 short of the leader. That is an outstanding tipping season. Congratulations to the Hayne plane. But let's have a look at the Garrard's Gold Footy Tipping Comp ladder. Who was our weekly leader? And it is none other than the WinstoFly. When the page comes up, there it is, the WinstoFly getting 9 correct, getting a full round, a bonus point with 6 as his margin. That is sensational tipping to the WinstoFly. Chris Fireman, well done. He's on 128 points. Let's have a look at the overall Garrard's Gold tipping ladder. And it is the Hayne plane. He's still well out in front on 142 points. But again, Lucky Ducky, 656, has pegged him back another one, getting 6 correct on 137 points total. He's only 5 behind. He's chasing him down, and I reckon there's a good chance there's still finals to go, still lots of heads-to-head, lots of bonus points still to come. But he's pegged back one more on the Hayne plane. Then you've got myself in third spot, outright third on 135 points. And then everyone else is chasing up. Cronulla had a awesome round, getting 7 right on 100 with 134 points. You've got Bunnies 22, Parasun, Bronx 78, Winning Eel, Hendo 80, and Rampant Rooster rounding out the top 10. So we're all fighting out really for third spot at the moment, because even second spot's going to be hard to chase down Lucky Ducky, and Hayne Plains well out in front. But the competition is still very much open. So lots of points to come, and good luck to everybody that is still in contention. All right, we're here for the teams comp. If you're not aware, if you haven't been watching the videos, you wouldn't be aware, but I'm telling you, the grand final happened over the weekend between Team Gaznia and Team Lewis, I think it was. Let's have a look at the results. Team Gaznia 43 beats Team Lewis 42. They pipped them by 1 point. Outstanding by Team Gaznia. Amazing, coming from 7th spot, taking it all the way through. And I'll show you how the pathway that they got to the grand final, and they have just pipped Team Lewis in the grand final by a point. And that was helped by Debs again this week. Debs 83 came in as a reserve, who finishes in the final team and will get her a free entry into next year. Outstanding by Debs, getting her team over the line. Obviously, up Cronulla and D-Train Gory led the team to victory. Outstanding by Team Gaznia. Unfortunately, Team Lewis had a sensational season, but just couldn't get it finished at the end in the grand final. So poor Snapper Racing, Winning Eel, Lucky Ducky 656, Fluffy Grey, Rampant Rooster, Coco Brown, Mitch Storm, and Pete 75 just miss out at that final hurdle, being bridesmaid in the grand final. But well done to Team Gaznia, the grand final winners, the 2025 Teams Comp winners. So they are Anthony Aloisi, Dwayne Gorey, Jacqueline Lowe, Deborah Palmer, Mary Martin, Paul Garrard, and Tim Smith all get free entry into next year's tipping competition. A massive big congratulations to Team Gaznia, getting their name also etched in on the Les Banks Memorial Shield position behind me. I'll probably get that out when I do the presentation, which I'll touch on in a second. And then this is the pathway. This is how they got there. So they're all the way down here in the elimination finals. Every single game was a sudden death game for them. They beat Team Davis. Then they beat Churchill. And then they went over to beat Team Johns, who was one of the more stronger teams in the comp. And then they got to the grand final and knocked off the favourites, Team Lewis, winning 43-42. An amazing effort by Team Gaznia and everyone else involved. Poor Mr. Lateral, he misses out into, if I go back here, he misses out. He dropped down into the reserves. He didn't get his tips in those last few weeks. So unlucky to Mr. Lateral, but Debs came in and saved the day and got Team Gaznia over the line. All right, so I talked about the presentation night. Now, it is an online thing. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to make it extremely interactive, a little bit like the final whistles that I do. So I haven't worked out the logistics exactly how I'm going to do it, but we'll be covering off all the different categories that you can win awards. It's more tokenistic. There's no actual prizes. The prizes are the ones that you're aware of as part of the main comp. But it is a little bit of fun. It's a bit of a way to close the year out and make some recognitions of people that have really contributed throughout the season. If you want to have a look at last year's presentation video I did, if you go to the homepage of our YouTube channel, or you want to scroll back through the website, but here it is here. It's under videos, and it's the second one next to the promo video of Meet Coach Stevie G. It's called the 2024 Garrard's Gold Footy Tipping Awards. That shows you sort of the style that I did it last year. This year will be far more interactive. I'm going to have people come on. I'm going to have many people come on throughout the presentation, hopefully. Again, I haven't worked out exactly how it's going to be done, but I know it's going to be a lot of fun. So as I always say, keep your tips smart, your banner sharp, and remember, it's all fun and games until the final whistle.